Hello, everyone. Y'all, I'm still getting used to this, but welcome back to day 2. As y'all can see, I have a mic, so hopefully that is going to make everything a little bit better. I charged it last night, so let me know how you feel like my audio is. But definitely, definitely a work in progress. As like I said, oof, it's like falling. So definitely a work in progress, but we are here and I wanted to give you a quick update on day 2. I don't like how that looks. And I'm sure you can hear me messing around with it. So, with day 2, we actually ended up setting 2 appointments. One to go see a property, but first we're getting pre-approved. We also set up a meetup with a client to go get coffee to catch up because she had some goals at the beginning of the year, and we're going to see how we're going with that. I also, we're also going to be doing a price reduction on one of my listings, so that'll be good to get done. There is a few other things, but essentially, we essentially it was a pretty good day for I don't know if you can see that line. For prospecting. Not every day is like this, so I do caution new agents who are just starting to prospect to not think that this is like the only thing, because it is definitely not for the weak. Because you get a lot of no thank yous, you get a lot of people just kind of wasting your time sometimes. So definitely put people in your hot, warm, cold leads, and making sure that a lead is actually a lead, because I did this so much at the beginning of my career, and I know I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent before we start cold calling, well, cold texting. But I know I did this a lot at the beginning of my career, where I would take every client that raised their hand about wanting to know about houses or know what the market was doing, and I would just believe that they were my client. And this was one of the mistakes I made, making everyone a lead before they were actually pre-qualified. And if you want that script, let me know, because my company does a really good script for that, and they said I could share it. So if any of y'all are wanting a script on how to pre-qualify a client, let me know. But there are just so many things that I feel like I did at the beginning, and one of the biggest mistakes that I made was thinking that I was the exception, that I didn't have to track my numbers, that I didn't have to do follow-ups, because people, like my clients, love me. They would never go with someone else. But no, they're going to go with the agent that is top of mind. They are going to go with that person that is actually providing good customer service. And not to say that I wasn't providing good customer service, because to the people that I was helping, I feel like I gave it my best, and I did a lot of things that really helped us. But it was definitely like a work in progress. So, getting to the point of this, and just what I've learned after a year of coaching and investing in myself, is that please, please, please track your numbers. Don't be me, because I could have had a much better business years ago if I would have just taken the advice from my team lead, if I would have just started tracking my numbers, doing what I needed to do, actually making the calls, and again tracking them, because you feel like you make so many calls, or you feel like because you make an Instagram post a lot of people are watching. That couldn't be further from the truth. The biggest thing that most people are doing as when they're scrolling social media is that they are just literally just scrolling. They're not actually really paying attention to most of the things that people post. So it's very, very important that we actually start to create a business, like treating this like a business, because guess what? At the end of the day, it is. So, sorry, I've got people texting me. I need to really like turn this off. But we've got a few things to talk about. So as y'all know, like I'm on day 2 of this prospecting challenge, and so we've got quite a few things that we're doing. We are going to be reaching out to 75 people per day. Actually, let me put this up on the screen, y'all, because I am really working on this. Okay, so let me take this other one off. Again, we are a work in progress. Okay, so 75 new contacts, 15 new agent contacts. Again, like I said, I do recruit for my rupture. So this is something that is a little bit different from most agents. They're not actively going out to recruit agents. So 15 handwritten notes. I did not get to write any yesterday. 5 social media posts. I did one yesterday for the new listing that I had. 25 contacts into CRM. Honestly, y'all, like yesterday just got a little crazy. I ended up like I was putting up my listing and I smashed my finger, which I can't show you right now, y'all. I'm not this coordinated. Set up 1 buyer consult and set up 1 listing appointment. We still haven't set up a new buyer consult, but we did get several people that messaged me back yesterday stating that maybe not right now is the time, but pretty soon. They're just saving up for down payment. They're doing different things. So that is, that gives me hope of what we're doing is working. But essentially, I'm going to try to make these contacts faster, because yesterday it took me like the whole hour. And of course, it really should not take me a whole hour to make 10 contacts. Today I do have a little bit of extra time, so I will be staying to chat or to, what's it called? To chat or just to see like how long it takes me, because I really felt like I could get this done in an hour, but life has different plans, and so I am going to go ahead and start. So my goal, so it's currently 9:08. My goal is for me to take 25 minutes and reach out to my 10 people, to my 10 pipeline people, and then from there I'm going to also try to reach out to agents at the same time. So it's going to be a little bit of a mix. If y'all have any questions, I do have the chat going. So if you are interested or just want to, like know what's going on, let me know. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Today I will be also using a script, which I did not notate. It is the Sphere of Influence script. So this is one that I will use if I'm looking for referrals. So I've actually done that twice. Like I have sent out mass text messages to everyone on my socials. And that has really helped me get newer clients. And so, it never hurts to tell people your goals. And, I've got people that know my goal is to close 30 houses this year. And they are like, oh, how can we get to the next one? It's like so freaking exciting. So this is my sphere of influence. If I can bring it up on the screen, I will, so y'all can take a screenshot and post it. Let me put the mic right here. I wonder if that makes a difference. Okay. Or actually maybe right here. So yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm going to switch the camera because, okay. Like I said, this is all work in progress, but again, it's 9:10. We're currently going to take 25 minutes, reach out to some new people. I need to get a pen, so give me a minute. And then from there, we're going to input people into Lofty, and we're going to go from there. So let me go ahead and put this live track. Ooh, none of my things are showing up. Okay. I don't know why that's not showing up. Okay, it doesn't really matter. But let's go ahead and get started. We've got our coffee. We're doing this. And again, if y'all have any questions, I am monitoring the live chat. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really, really, really appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to try to see if I can put this in the chat. So let me see. I have like a very specific one that I use. But essentially just so that way y'all can kind of see it. Okay, basically, I'm greeting people. Hi, I hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out to you because I've got a pretty big goal of closing 30 homes this year. And if you know of anyone, would you send them my way? Or if you're looking to start the process, I would love to set up a meeting. I would really appreciate it. And, you know, if we close, I'd send you an appreciation gift. Yes, I do that for people that refer me people because I love on my people. But there is an actual script within PAC University. So, again, PAC is the brokerage I work for. So, obviously, I follow a lot of what they do. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. We're going to copy this. We're going to send this to past clients today. So, Carlos. And I will tailor this depending on the person, especially if I know them. It's not going to sound like, essentially, you don't want to sound like a robot when you're sending out messages. I've actually gotten 2 new leads doing this, so it really is something that I really love, and it's been working for me really well. Okay, so reached out to a couple. Now reaching out to a not couple. Yeah, but there is so much that you guys can do. And should I post this on the screen? Let me know. I wouldn't mind doing that either. Not the text message part and who I'm reaching out to, but the actual message I'm sending. Alright, so that is 2 people. Gotta write them down. There's also multiple ways like that I keep track of my clients. I do have an Airtable chart that I use that basically enables me to just kind of see everyone at a quick glance, and it's the sheet that I was using way before I got a CRM that semi helped me keep track of people. But definitely, if you don't have anything, I would recommend to start something, because not only will just you having a list of people that you've helped in the past really work in your favor, but it will also allow you not to forget people, because that's like one of the biggest mistakes agents make, is that we forget people because it's been like 2-3 years. Like, how can we possibly remember all the people we're talking to? So this is just like a really good way to help create that. So yeah, it's helped me and definitely recommend it. Again, today I'm reaching out to past clients. If you don't have past clients, this is still a really good text message for friends and family, because not only will this help you create oops, sorry, I couldn't find someone under their name. Okay, yeah, sorry. I just think that it's definitely one of those things that you can use on your friends and family. Like at the beginning of the year, I didn't really use this on people that were my past clients. I used it on anyone that would give me a like on my Instagram post. So definitely very helpful to use. And like I said, it's reaching out, checking in. It's obviously not all about business, but we do have to ask for the business if we're wanting to create more. So let me reach out. It's 9:18. I've gone up 3 clients. Man, I am slow. And I know I keep going off on tangents, so I'm not like too upset, but I know I need to get a little bit better. Let me see. Okay. Okay. So who else? Plus, whenever you reach out to past clients and ask them for like updates on their house, it's always nice to hear updates. You help them close on their house, and it's just one of those things that, you know, if you can help them in any way else, It's always worth it. Okay, so that is 2, 3, 4, 5 people that I've contacted. Okay, let's look at this list. You know, I forgot to check in with a client. Um, Whenever I met back up with her in February, we had closed December of 2024, and so I just, again, I reach out to people at least once or twice a year, but she had told me she was pregnant, so I'm going to reach out. Um okay. So again, like I said, not everything has to be about business, but definitely keeping track of people um not only helps you, but also just creates that bond with people. Okay. Seven. We're at 7 people. Now again, let's go through. We got about 10 minutes left. So now I'm going to go through Instagram stories and talk to a few more people. There are other past clients I could reach out to, but not today. Um, just wanting to make sure that I can also reach out to new people as well. So let's go. You know, you got to shoot your shot with everyone. Oh, I know I just started talking out of nowhere. But yeah, you have to like shoot your shot with everyone. Um, be a little bit shameless about who you're talking to because you just never know who is going to be that next, client. So let me see. Okay. Okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to find people this way, but you know, um, it's part of the job. Plus, it gives me a good excuse to catch up with people. Okay, so we've got our 10 people. Let's reach out to some agents. Yesterday I did 4 and my goal is only 15. Don't have a huge goal with that only because my primary business is real estate. So this is more so of like if I can make extra income, great. If I can't, it's not going to hurt my bottom line. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to get a new chair because I really don't like this one. The other thing that I wanted to try to make sure that I did was to read out my goals every day. And I know I'm going off on a tangent again because I just want to make sure that um, most people, when you have your goals, you tend to accomplish it easier because now it's like repeat action that you can really that you can measure, because sometimes things happen. Not every action will lead to like a direct sale, but it's like that build up of everything. So I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. i'm trying out the I'm trying out this new creamer, and I don't know if I like it. It's a white chocolate mocha creamer from Starbucks. But okay, so let's see. We've got one agent down. I'm just gonna probably contact one more. Okay, so I said I was going to contact one more, but I'm actually going to contact one more because I reached out to that other agent yesterday. Oh, what was her name? Maybe I can find her on Instagram. Hmm. You know what's funny is that a lot of the real estate agents that watch me, actually watch a lot of my stories. So I'm gonna reach out to her. Hmm. Okay. So that is technically 3, but 2 new ones. Okay, so I'll respond to people here in a minute. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to work through Lofty, so it's going to be a lot on my computer. But essentially we're just inputting people. We're going to input, technically we should input 10 today. I'll see if I can do that. But from here, actually, let me switch the camera. I don't know if this would be better for this. And let me go ahead and take this. Okay. So right now we're going to be using a platform called Lofty. It's definitely very different than what I'm used to. Usually I've actually, because I've never really tracked numbers, it's not a website that I'm like very familiar with, so I'm still very much learning. I've had it for about 1.5 years now, and that's from that 1.5 years, that's when I've actually started using it. So let me move this chair because honestly it kind of sucks, but let me move Lofty over to this screen. I got a second monitor because I realized I couldn't, like, I wasn't able to really do much with it. Why is it not moving? Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and input these people. First I'm going to start by looking for the people I already have. Okay, so this is going to help me basically create like the main use of the CRM is to essentially be able to keep track of your clients. So definitely one of those things we want to make sure we keep track of, and we also want to keep track of the last date that we actually talked to them. So, oh, I thought I had this person in there. Okay, y'all, I've been like going through and slowly adding people, and when I say slowly, it's been like painfully slow, but people are getting added, and that's all that matters. So let me go ahead and add that. Yeah, so this is a past client, referral source. I don't know what to put here. Because this isn't like my my Lofty account, this is the Lofty account for PAC. So PAC Home Realty. So basically I just kind of have to go through whatever they have already preset. So, but you can add tags. That's really what I will use, is tags, to make sure that I get people where I need them to be, and I can see exactly where they are. Okay, so let's go ahead. Well, I'm gonna see if I have their house anniversary sale. I think we closed in 2024. Oh man, it was 2023 February. That's crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and add them in, but we're going to add in the anniversary date, so that way this next year when it pops up, I can send them a message, you know? And we closed, oh, that's funny, we closed on February 28th. So, not a typical day. Yeah, so if you think about it, we're just heading into the first anniversary. I'm just kidding. Okay, let me add his spouse. Plus, you know, it's always good to have the phone number somewhere, just in the case that you lose it. Because like a few years ago, my phone did an upgrade software, and I lost so many freaking numbers, and I'm still upset about it. But it's fine. That's what we're doing. Okay, so one contact added. Let's go ahead and see if this guy is in there. Okay, he actually is. So now we're just gonna write a little bit of a note. So we're gonna add a task to check in next week, or actually probably in 2 days. because he said he might have a referral. So obviously we want to take advantage of this referral opportunity. So the nice thing about this is that Lofty will remind me and I don't have to do any more thinking about this. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if this guy's in there. Why do I not have his last name in there? It's kind of crazy. Okay. So I'm going to set up a test because he let me know that he is interested, but he's going to like think about it again. So I want to make sure that we give him that time to be able to think, but I also want to check in. So I'm going to check in a month to see where he's at. This person is renting, so definitely want to make sure. So check in to see if the plan is to buy. Okay, so we're gonna save that. Okay, so we did that. The other thing, so that's 2 people we've added in today. Hey, we're doing pretty good. I thought we were, like, I honestly didn't think I was gonna get this far. But we've still got a few more people to add in because, like I said, I did not do any people yesterday. So okay, I think this person is also in there. Yeah, perfect. Just writing a little note. So I'm going to log a text in. Man, I'm like trying so hard to not speak out loud because I'm so used to like speaking while I type, because sometimes like I like to sound things out. So I'll get there. Okay, so more info. Okay, especially like if I'm on something like this. Okay, so hey, look, we've gotten 5 views. Yes, y'all. Yesterday is so funny because I ended up having like an hour, 1.4 watch hours, which I've only had 28 in the last month, just from like the past videos, and I was like, dang, this is going places. I was so excited. I wonder if I'm actually like getting comments. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, want to know how I'm actually doing this, like let me know, because it definitely I'm definitely like an open book. I'm here to help. So let's go ahead and log this. So that's 3. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's add this person because I know that they're going to be buying later on, just not right now. Okay, so let me see if I can get that email. Man, I have her email, I just don't know where to find it. Like, because she already closed with me, so it's not letting me view emails. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so we just recently sold one of their properties, and now it's time to look at potentially buying something else. I also have to update my calendar because I've gotten a few people asking for requests to meet up or just to talk. So it's kind of funny how many of my referrals are actual like family friends now, because it's been it's just been how my business has been revolving. Like pretty much all of my clients are some type of referral, which has been really nice. And I just don't know how to spell referral. I'm also going to set a little task just to ask if she's ready. But this is going to be for 2 months from now. Okay. So that is four people. Y'all, I feel like I've gotten more done today than I have in a while, because usually I just reach out to people. Let me see if this person is in. Okay, actually in there, yay. Okay, so let me see. Logging a test. So in most of these, I'm putting ask for referrals and reminding myself to check in again in. So this one, since he is a past client, I would check in like in 2 months. So text. Okay. Check in. Okay. Save, and then I realized I don't have a home anniversary for him. So let me just find it. We just closed. Wait, was it 2024 now? No, it was 2025. Okay. I swear, like, sometimes you just feel that the days pass by, like, the years pass by so fast, but not fast, like, not super fast. So sometimes I feel like I worked with a client forever ago and it was last year, and sometimes I feel like I just worked with a client and it was a few days ago. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything works, and you know, just trying to keep track of my clients better. Okay, so let me see. I don't think I have this person in here. But let me check. Oh, I do. Okay, cool. We're gonna edit them because they just bought a house. Well, they actually just bought their third property because I helped them buy, sell, and then now buy again. Let me see. Where are they? Right there. Oops, I have not been putting the exact date that we closed, so I'm going to. I'm surprised I took that off. I'm gonna put June 1st, so that way I can just remember to send them a form. Okay, cool. So that is 5 people. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Okay. Oh wait, it's actually 7. I forgot that I did that one. Okay, so let's add one more person. Or let's see if I already added them. Again, some of these are easy and we're just updating, but some of them are new people, so I want to make sure that I add them in. Okay, so let me check. I don't know if y'all can hear, but the AC just kicked on. So let me see, because I've got this folder. So this person needs to sell a house, but I have this folder where I keep all of the potential listing appointments that I have. Okay, there we go. don't remember how to add another tag. Okay. So so we've got another person added in there. You know, I had a lady tell me, because I asked her if she had ever gotten help in looking for a house, and she, in the nicest way possible, told me, no thank you. And it's kind of funny how, like, the reaction I have to that, like, 2 years ago would have been like, oh my goodness, no one wants to work with me, I suck. And now it's kind of like, yeah, it happens. It's past time, or about to be past time, but I'm gonna keep going. So this gives me hope that I'm able to actually finish things in the hour. Yesterday was just like a work in progress, and so we're doing them. So okay, let me add this person because they told me that they are just saving up. And so again, we got to keep checking in. So this is one of those ones where I'm definitely adding a task and adding a reminder for about a month, and so that way whenever she is ready, we can actually start the process. So that is 8. Okay. Okay, we've got a past client that is not in my list, so I'm going to go ahead and add them. They closed in 2024. Okay. Okay, so I'm typing in their phone number. Again, I feel like I'm struggling to not say people's personal information because I'm definitely used to like teaching and like speaking what I'm saying, speaking what I do out loud. Why is that property not showing up? Knowing me, I probably misspelled it. Nope, I didn't misspell it. I'm just not pulling it up. Okay, doesn't matter. I've got that in there, and now we're just going to put in the anniversary. And I feel like the last 4 months of the year are always like my top time to sell. I don't know if it's kind of like, ooh, we have got to keep going, or like we're getting close to the end, so it's time to rush, because I feel like most of my clients, like just looking back at my years, it's always at the end of the year. Okay, so I added him to the CRM. Oh, I forgot to put a task. Okay, let's do a check-in. And let's do a text in a month. Okay. Yeah, because today I checked in on something different. The nice thing about the CRM is that it also tells me a little bit of like if a person's actually interested or not, and how many times they go back to the site. So if there is someone that's actually really interested, I can stop by and message them. Yeah, so like right now it's telling me that someone's pretty interested. I'll contact them tomorrow and we'll just go from there. Yeah, because sometimes it does say that someone's interested, but it's because they're looking at Zillow a lot. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. Okay, awesome. That's 10. Tomorrow I'll do a few more thank you notes. I actually need to go buy the cards for the thank you notes because I ran out and I just don't know where the other ones are. But if you have any questions, anything that you want to let me know your thoughts on what I could be improving with this, what I could keep going with it, because definitely a work in progress. I know a realtor today asked me about potentially adding more realtors on the call. I'm open to that. Just give me a minute, because I want to make sure that all of this is worked out, because I also don't, if someone is going to be cold calling and they're on the call, I also don't know like how much I'm going to be able to speak. And would that limit the amount of time that people would watch? I'm not sure yet. But if you have any questions, please drop them down in the comments. I'm happy to answer anything that I can. We've got a lot of cool things coming up. So, like I said, day 1 was pretty successful. Day 2 is, well, I mean, we're working on it. I won't know how many appointments or anything that I set until people start responding back. But definitely one of those things that if you're interested in working with me on this, let me know. I'd love to, what's it called? I'd love to see if there's a way, because I know there is a way through Zoom. I just don't know exactly how to do it yet, but I'll find out if it's something y'all want. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, concerns, let me know, and we'll talk soon. Thank you so much.